Hey, what's going on, guys? So, whoop, you'll notice right off the bat, I'm in my creative sort of like test world. And the only reason I'm in this is because I was messing around with some ideas because my friend Weldon actually sent me a video on Reddit the other day of somebody making one of these, I guess they're called flying machines, but it's just an elevator basically. And I thought it was really cool, and he was saying that I should try to implement it into my world somehow. So I kind of thought it would be cool to make one in here and see how I like it, and if it's, you know, something that I would be interested in actually putting into the world. And I mean, as far as I can tell, I mean, yeah, it goes up and down, and it's not got a whole bunch of it's not hard at all to make. You literally just have to make sure that there's a start and a stop to it. And then, I mean, I guess the most expensive resource would be slime, because you need quite a few slime blocks. But it's actually not hard at all. All you have to do is, I think it's this right here. I think you need it to be facing that way, and then one here, and this one faces down, and then you just put slime blocks there. So it's basically, you know, these here on the bottom, and then you have the observer and the sticky piston, and it pushes the top section up, and then it basically uses the other piston section to bring the other one up as well with it. So okay, so I did that wrong. The front of the piston needs to or the front of the observer needs to face away from the piston that it's feeding into. So now if I put a block here and then break it, it updates, and then the only reason it doesn't go any further is because it hits the obsidian here, which is an immovable block. So that's really all you have to do, is make sure that you have an immovable block at the top, which was kind of an issue for me at first, because I wanted it to be able to stop and you have room and everything to like get off of the elevator without it crushing you into the ceiling. So the only thing that I could really find that was halfway decent was the fact that the ceiling is immovable and the pistons can't push these blocks past it. So, and because the fence gates right here are open, you can walk through them and everything. So it still works, like you can walk through them and you can stand on it and it just takes you down. And then down here I have an immovable thing at the bottom, so that way it lines up with the floor, like the ground floor here with the second layer. And then yeah, so not too difficult, and then if I wanted to I can do that, and then it goes down. And then literally all you have to do is you can put another block there and then put the flooring that you want, I guess, and you're good to go. That's pretty much it. I actually got this design from someone else on YouTube. I'm gonna leave their link in the description. I can't remember what his name was, but he wasn't very he wasn't a very big YouTuber or anything. So I mean, that'd be cool if you guys went over there and at least liked that video or something. I don't know, but he was the one that came up with this like more compact design. I noticed a lot of the other designs they have, they're not 2x2. They actually have like a little section that comes off the side here. So this was basically like perfect for me, because with the other designs and everything, I had to make sure that there was like a way that I could make sure that there wasn't anything that was going to interrupt the elevator moving up and down, like on this section over here and everything. So this worked out perfectly. So link for his video will be in the description. But anyway, let's head over to our actual Let's Play world, and we'll try to get some slime blocks and everything and figure out where we want to put one of these. Alrighty, so we're back over here in the Let's Play world. It's actually been a couple of days since we played. I think it's been 4 days since I uploaded my last episode. So, not really. I was intending to make another video and put it out because I wanted to make a video on Red Dead Redemption 2 since I've been playing a whole lot of that lately. But I just kind of got sidetracked, and I was making sure that I had like all the footage that I wanted to have for it and everything. And I decided, since I've got to work a lot this week, it would probably be better if I just keep working on the Let's Play stuff for the moment, so that way I can make sure I have a little bit of content up throughout the week. But yeah, the Red Dead Redemption video will be coming soon. I just want to make sure I have sufficient time to really mess with it and make it, you know, the way I want it to have, like the way I want it to look. So yeah, I guess let's check how much slime we have, because we need a total of, I think it's 4 blocks and then 5 blocks, so 9 total. Yeah, and we definitely don't have that. I think it's 9 blocks. Yeah, it's 9 blocks for a slime block, so that's going to take a bit of farming. I don't know if we'll end up getting all the way through this episode or not. I'd like to. Even if this takes an extra day or so to come out, I definitely want to try to make sure that that's the goal for the video, is to have our elevator and everything. So if push comes to shove, we can just kind of work on the hole that we're going to have. Because I don't even know where we're going to, like, I don't know if I want to put this in like the basement and then have it go down to like a new sort of mining area, or like what the deal is. So actually it would kind of be cool to have it like right here or something, and then you push the button and it goes down right here, and then it just, well, I don't know, because I don't really want those fence gates and everything right here in the middle of our place, but we could do it right here maybe. Yeah, we could potentially do it here. So let me play around with some designs really quick, because there's only a couple of different immovable like blocks in the game, furnaces being one of them. I just have to make sure, we have to make sure that the hole itself is big enough to where it's not going to the elevator is not going to collide with anything going down, because then the slime blocks will start to grab other blocks, and we definitely don't want that. Okay, so did some andesite on the floor. I kind of copied a little bit of the mirror, or copied a little bit of the outline of this over here, just to make it kind of symmetrical a little bit. But obviously this side's just aesthetic. We don't really need these furnaces in the floor, but I kind of like the top texture of the furnace, so it's kind of like a cool little tile. But yeah, so these 4 blocks will be the top of the elevator, and then I went ahead and put these here. I don't like them, honestly. Like, I hate that I have to have those, but on the other hand, I guess like it looks like they're, I don't know, some sort of extension of the stairs or something like that. I don't know, couldn't tell you. You can walk through them, that's the only thing that matters. But I figure we'll probably put the button like right there. Okay, since obviously we need the slimes to begin even making this to begin with, so we're going to head over here to the swamp for a little bit and try to get some slimes. Hey, there we go to begin with. Okay, so we only got 28, which is, if we need 9 blocks, we're not quite halfway there. But, I mean, it just takes a little bit of time. Other than that, I guess I'm just going to keep mining down through this. In other news, though, so the new Bees update has finally come out, and I haven't really played with it any yet. Like, I've not even installed it because I use an older version because of the mods that I use for this. But from what I've seen, they did a lot of like optimization stuff with the patch as well, which was like much needed in my opinion. Like there's a lot of things in this game that could beg to like that needs to be improved. So that's really cool in my opinion. Like I did see that the rendering chunks and stuff like that is a whole lot quicker now, which is like, that's so nice. I was watching somebody do a video on it and everything, and like they were like, as they were flying through the world, which I don't know what their PC specs were or anything like that, but as they were like flying through the world, like they couldn't even see the chunks getting rendered in, which has always been like a thing that I've just grown accustomed to, I guess, in this game. So it's kind of weird to like not see that actually. But the bees themselves look really cool. They got some nice functionality and stuff like that, but there's a lot of like minor changes here and there that are actually getting added finally, that are kind of cool. Like you can now sleep in beds, or not sleep in beds, but you can now right click a bed during the daytime and it'll set your spawn. Just a lot of like real like quality of life improvements and stuff like that. They added a lot of stuff that the Bedrock version of the game already had, that for some reason the Java edition did not have. Just some small improvements there. I don't know. It looks really nice though. I'm actually like really interested to see whenever the mod that I use for the camera angles and stuff like that, as soon as it updates. I can live without Optifine because for some reason it takes them forever to update Optifine. I was really wanting, I remember whenever 1 point, I think it was 13, the aquatic update. I remember when it first came out, I was really wanting them to update Optifine so that way I could install a shaders mod to start using that and everything. But sadly, it took them forever to update that. And then by the time that they did it, I wasn't even really that interested in it anymore. So hopefully the replay mod can get updated rather quickly, so that way I can, you know, update and not have to worry about losing any of the camera angles or anything that I already do in this series, because I feel like that's really the only defining thing in this series that differs this from any other just standard old Let's Play. So that would be the one requirement I would have to update. But whenever it does update, it does seem really cool. All those nice quality of life changes are really nice, and obviously I will be looking forward to the bees. I don't know if you guys ever played like Feed the Beast or any of the like mod packs or whatever, where it's the like the big mod packs. I guess like Tekkit would count and everything, but I don't know if there was the bees mod in Tekkit. But I used to play Feed the Beast a lot. And I don't know why, like I wasn't even good at the bees in that mod pack, but like I really liked the fact that there was a mod that added bees, and I just always had a fun time playing around with it. So just making like little nests, they're like little hives and like bee houses and stuff like that, and harvesting honey. And in the mods you could get way more than honey. Like if you bred the right bees and everything, you could end up like getting it to the point to where your bees would like make diamonds for you, basically, like if you like crossbreed enough and everything, which I never got into all that. Like I could crossbreed a couple things here and there, but like there was a whole lot to that mod that I just didn't understand at the time. So yeah, but it was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that. So it's kind of cool that we're finally getting bees in on this game, which the bees that they're adding to Minecraft are like actual mobs, whereas the bees that were in the mod packs and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken, they were literally just like particle effects that came off of the bee houses and stuff like that. Because you could like see the little bee-shaped particle effects that would come off of the houses as they like flew around and stuff. But these are actual full mobs that will, you know, walk around, or like not walk around, but they'll fly around and pollinate your crops and stuff, which is very cool. So it's cool that it's nice that they at least have an actual practical use, because if they were just like, oh hey, we added bees, like that'd be cool and all, but if they don't do anything, like people aren't really gonna, you know, be as excited to use them. What are the odds I hit a ravine right here? Oh, there's a section of mine shaft here too. Hey, there's some diamonds right there. Very cool. So, this is now below our house. I gotta be careful with that thing. Oh, what time is it? We might be able to try and grab a slime or two. Okay, so another night out. We have enough for one more slime block. So we just need 4 more. This is taking a lot longer than I was expecting it to, but oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do. I guess let's try to tidy up down at the bottom really quick. I'm going to take this Fortune 2 pick down there because there are some diamonds, which is kind of a nice little side catch. Watch it. Okay, I was going to say watch this only be 1 diamond. This is actually a pretty decent little chunk of them. So here we go. Or 5 blocks of diamond, and we got 7 out of it because of Fortune 2. So not awful. Could have been better, but you know, gotta take what we got. Very quickly, I'm gonna try to mine some of this up because we're gonna have to make our little hole that the elevator is gonna go down into. Yeah, so floor level, slime, piston, piston, slime, and then yeah, this will be the bottom. Well, unfortunately, we are 3 away. So close. We have 8, we need 9. Oh boy! It's a spawner. Oh, it's a skeleton spawner. Yes. Hey. Oh, that's really good. We did it, boys. Frostwalker. Interesting. Horse armor. Unfortunately, no. Whatchamacallit? No. Saddles? No nothing? No CDs either, unfortunately. Well, heck yeah, that's awesome. I'm super hype about that. Well, all I was doing was strip mining through here just to waste some time. But, I guess that totally paid off. Anyway, I'm going to try to see if we can get the rest of those slimes if it's nighttime. Hopefully I haven't dug my way through the entire night. But, yeah. Okay, luckily I didn't have to stay out the entire night because I found one of the bigger slimes like pretty much right away. So we are pretty much done. So, okay, the only problem is I don't know which observer is going to activate the like the up or the down. So it's going to take a little bit of testing. Actually, I'm going to gonna rotate it so that way I can hide the redstone on this wall. So that. There she goes. Unfortunately, I now have to climb all the way back up. So, in theory, I push this. And we're down. Awesome. And I think what I want to do once I get to this section here is I think I want to leave the ravine kind of there and maybe fill this like wall in with glass or something so that way you can kind of see out into it. I think that would be very cool. That's not very cool. Not cool, bro. Anyways, okay, so now, yeah, we're gonna have to, I mean, we're gonna have to put walls up and everything and make sure that the elevator is actually safe to go down, because if anything knocks us off the edge, we're done. So, what are the odds of that? Okay, I was gonna, earlier when I was strip mining, I just went ahead and like mined any of the diamonds that I found. This is a nice cluster of 8, so we're gonna go ahead and keep the, we're gonna wait for the, whatchamacallit, the fortune pickaxe for this one. But it's easy because we get to use the elevator to go up and down now, so I don't have to, it won't be a huge hassle. Let's make sure that the button is maybe right here. Run this up here. And now, cool. Dude, this was like, I mean, yeah, this episode might be a little long. I know I've been recording for a long time. I don't know how long it'll actually end up being once I edit it down, but this took a while to like get all the preparations for, but I think most of that was just collecting the slime blocks and everything. But I mean, as far as it goes, like this wasn't super like resource heavy or anything, so this is actually very cool. So it comes up, stuff blocks it. Very cool. Let's go ahead and cover up this. We shouldn't need access to that anymore right now, at least. And let's grab this fortune pickaxe. I don't like that we'll be able to see that piston, but I mean, it's whatever. Actually, if I make it a sticky piston and I push it back 1 block, maybe not. I don't want the slime blocks to be able to grab it. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Hopefully it won't bother me too bad. It shouldn't, but what up, dog? I hope he doesn't drop on top of me. Alright, let's... He did. Anyway, come on, baby. Stack of 8, and we got 12. Not bad. Honestly, as soon as we get 30 levels, I'll be able to start enchanting some armor, so that's very cool. But, yeah. So this works. Obviously, very cool. The only thing we need to do now is maybe, like, fill in the walls here, and I'll try to get some glass and everything. We may end up trying to go explore for a desert, so that way we can try to get a lot of sand very easily to smelt for glass. But we'll leave that for another episode. So I think that's going to be it for this one. I know this is kind of loud, but very cool though. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope this one was pretty decent for a 10th episode. I'm kind of excited from reaching that milestone, so see you then.